Yes, thanks for staying with us on the Sports Show. Poppy, time to have a chat about softball. Yes. Women's softball, of course, you know I got a little soft spot for.
Well, you were married to a lady that was very good at it.
An absolute star.
How long were you married for? With Jenny Cheeseman.
Oh, nearly 15 years.
Jeez.
Yeah, and then she finally opened her eyes and said,
I've had enough.
Yes, but these two ladies, Jordan and Lana, of course, will be representing South Australia in January at the Championships. Thanks for coming in, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
All right, let's have a little chat with you first, Lana. Of course, both West Torrens girls lost to Sturt in the finals, so I know you don't want to talk about that bitterly.
But isn't it amazing? So Sturt in the SANFL last week beat the Eagles, who were formerly West Torrens.
Yes.
Not long before that, Sturt beat West Torrens again. Jeez, it's a curse.
Not quite a curse. West Torrens is still the only club to win 6 premierships
in
a row.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow. So what was the difference then this year?
Our pitching, Sturt had a very amazing pitcher. They're a good all-round side as it is, but they had an import girl that was very very good. So.
Yeah. When you say import, sorry, Phil, when you say import, interstate, international?
America.
Wow,
yeah.
okay, so we're talking the real deal,
yes,
I guess. Yeah.
So last year, of course, you won the Kath Corral medal for the best player in A grade.
Yep.
And I understand that was largely due to you. Who got absolutely no recognition for it at all.
No, none.
No.
But it was me. No. Lana, it was all Lana.
Was it?
Yes.
All right, but you guys play left side, you call it.
Yeah.
Don't you? How does that relationship work? Do you chat to each other?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep. Chatting to each other helps it so much, and we've been playing together for so long. So we started softball together.
So long. Yeah.
Way
Look at
too
it, Poppy.
long.
So long. At least what, 8, 9 years? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jordan,
that's a lot. Gee, that's long.
Jordan was 9 and I was 10 when we
ago.
first started.
9 and 10.
Yeah. And then we've played the same side of the diamond ever since. So
Wow. So could you almost say now just do it naturally? You know, whereas before it takes a while to develop that skill.
Yeah.
You guys are. Now, will that flow in to the championships in January?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's have a little chat about going to Blacktown in January, of course, for the Nationals. South Australia traditionally been really strong at the Nationals. Who would be the tougher team to come up against? Most people would say Victoria. At one stage, though, ACT were really dominant in softball, which people found surprising. Where is the shift now?
Over the last decade or so, it's probably been New South Wales and Queensland. They're the two sort of powerhouse teams. Queensland absolutely blitzed the competition last year. No one even was pretty close. But yeah, New South Wales has always been dominant, and that sort of interstate rivalry between those two teams has been really strong.
And what makes up qualifying for the South Australian team? It just intrigues me that we have an American player playing in our local competition. Are you able to utilise those players in the South Australian comp on that basis?
Yeah, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, we for the past few years actually we've got them to then come play for the Stars, and they've been very successful. Like the Sturt girl who pitched for them, she ended up winning the pitcher of the tournament a couple of years ago. So we rely on them a lot to come play for us, and hopefully she'll come back this year. But yes, they're
makes us better
for
players.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, we had a little chat off air before we came on, and you said you've started training strength and conditioning 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So it's not like we pick the team and then we don't see you for a while, we take a break and then a couple of months out we'll all get together. It's a fairly serious business to make the team, and then 3 months of preparation of just strength and conditioning before you actually get down to on-field stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's we've set some goals for this year, and I think we all came together after we had a good chance of making the playoff match last year, and as a collective we spoke about how much it hurt to sort of lose that final game against ACT, which we should have won. And so we came together and we said, what do we need to improve on next year? And it was strength and being able to hit the ball further. And so we're like, right, well, we need to hit the gym better, make our upper body stronger, and let's hit the ball further.
You know what? They deserve all the accolades too. I tip my softball cap to them, Phil, and I'll tell you why.
It's a big cap too.
I tell you why. Because, you know, they don't get the recognition and the financial rewards that people giving less time do for their respective sport. So, you know, I do utmost respect for you guys, because there's a lot of work that goes in that people don't see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it just a passion for the sport that you've grown up with?
Yeah. It keeps it driving through.
Yeah, well, it has to be. Like, obviously, we have to pay for everything.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't obviously do it if we didn't love it.
Yeah.
And yeah, the group we've got here in SA is just makes it a lot easier as well. And they're fantastic.
We've seen women coming into the AFL, and suddenly there's been a big push into more profile for women's sport. Has there been a little ripple down to softball? Have you noticed that suddenly people are a little bit more interested media-wise, or not yet?
Not really, not at this stage, I don't think. But hopefully we're looking at getting some more funding back now that softball and baseball have been put back in the Olympics. So we're hoping that's going to bring a lot more media coverage.
Well, Jenny represented Australia at the Olympics. Your former wife, who I won't mention again, although you are on good
I think you've got
terms.
something about her. I like her myself. So.
Yeah. And we'll talk more about that off air. But I was actually there in 2004 in the Athens Olympics and went to see the gold medal match. I think it was between Australia and USA from memory. And tell you what, the excitement I felt, and I would never normally, and I say this with much respect, wouldn't normally go to a softball match. But I tell you what, for people who haven't, they should, because it's actually a really fun, exciting sport, and the competitors get into it as much as the crowd do.
Yeah, absolutely. It's such a fast and quick game, and it's easy to get involved and start barracking, even though you don't really support the sport. Yeah.
No, so I didn't know the rules. I think that's the toughest thing for me. You know, obviously I know a home run, but apart from that, I wasn't really aware of it other than I wanted to see Australia win.
Yeah.
But it was great. It was good fun. And down at West Beach, I go down there quite a bit, and they're always competing down there. That's looking good down there too.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. The upgrades that has happened, especially getting these, we've been playing on grass diamonds for that long, and now that we've got the dirt diamonds, which makes us the same as every other state, it's great. And hopefully now we can get some national tournaments being held there as well, just the same as what they do in Blacktown.
Yeah.
We had the same.
You talk about that. One of the things that spectators love, and we like to be comfortable. So you notice when you go down there now, it's really comfortable for the spectators to watch the game, isn't it?
Yeah.
So do you reckon that was a factor in the way they designed it and the way they went about building it? I mean, I know they catered for the players and it was important to have the dirt diamond, but it kind of appears that someone has very cleverly said, let's make sure we have really good facilities for the spectators so we can get more people at our games.
Yeah, definitely, especially with those grandstands that they've made, and even with the back diamond, I know they're trying to improve that even more because it's got a hill there at the moment, but of course they want to make that better so then we can get more people coming out and watching the sport.
All right, we need to go, but we need to get you guys back. When's the next phase after strength and conditioning that you start to get on the paddock and start working?
Skills and obviously combining the fitness still, but skills should start in about a month or two. So looking forward to getting back on the diamond.
All right, we want to bring you two girls in a month and find out how that strength and conditioning's worked. And good luck. I'm sure we'll see you before the champions start. Appreciate both you ladies coming in and give us some time. Stay with us. Still a bit more to come.